Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's D-Mac back with another video, man. It's Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit sick right now. It's some in the air out here in Atlanta, so that shit really been affecting me. But I'm gonna get some work done today. I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like. And Saturdays and Sundays are really when you prepare for the upcoming week, do some back end stuff. And this is where the most money is made because most people do not work on Saturdays and Sundays. So if you do that, you automatically are doing what 99% of people aren't doing. So yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? But also, I gotta show y'all something that I end up copying. Let me see. You know what I'm saying? Got these. Shout out to my shorty. Cool little birthday gift. I'm finna show y'all what these things do in action. I've been seeing a lot of y'all talking about how Cali skates look. These are indeed some Cali skates. I'm out here in Atlanta, so you know they got different skating styles, but I'm finna show y'all how I'm finna operate in these things. Great, but first, I gotta play a little, you know what I'm saying, a little music, because you can't skate with no music, you know what I'm saying? So I'm finna put on this little bot. See this shit. Hey. You see, if you didn't know, I got my music set up on here, you know what I'm saying? So, got my little speakers, my Apollo, my Newman is in there because I took it to Cali with me. Got my my keyboard and stuff, and then obviously got my computer.
Yeah, this is radio station 106.4. Share free. Look, baby, I know you got what you had to do. I was in the red neighborhood drifting on blue. I'm trying to scoop your little cheeks up. For the minute that I'm anything talking about, hold up. Something changed, man, this shit feels strange. I should've never showed your ass my 68 ways. Ever since I scooped you up in my big black truck, I've been looking for your ass, cause a nigga wanna fuck on. Know what I'm doing, ain't sipping. That's when you see me with my 3 hoes, baby, that's it. Is this the reason why your ass acting funny? You only bring your ass around when I'm spending my money. I was breaking my probation, taking your ass places, cause that's a violation. Me and your conversation don't have nothing we facing. I got a lot of hoes that I can run around chasing. Girl,
I don't know what you done done, but it's not feeling good to me. I wouldn't have done what you let me do. You brought out the food.
My feet hurting this bitch.
With the best spitting Jews at the best, she a thug, but don't come with that rude disrespect. I got game, and not the sports me like
I was going on, y'all. So the game just told me that you needed to hear this information. So listen up, lace your boots, and we finna get straight into it. So number one, guys, you gotta have the utmost confidence, respect, and security within yourself, right? Because when you get into sales, when you start closing, when you start handling business, you understand this specific thing and this one thing, and it's simply that nobody listens to themselves more than themselves, right? Think about it. What you tell yourself is a direct result in your outcome, right? So think about it. Let's say right now you're trying to be an entrepreneur, you're trying to really up your income, you're trying to change your life, and you tell your homie, yeah, bro, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying, I'm about to start a business, I'm about to move to Miami, I'm about to whoop. And then your homie laughs and says, man, you're not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, bro. You crazy, bro. That's not gonna happen. You're not about to do that. That is what that particular homie tells himself every single day, which resulted in him, you know what I'm saying, responding back with that, right? So what we tell ourselves is very important. So like when I'm on the phone with my clients and I'm closing deals, I'm letting you talk 80% of the time. I talk about 20% of the time, but I'm asking questions and I'm getting you to reinforce why you would need what I'm selling, because I could tell you everything. I'm not trying to convince you. You're gonna convince yourself. I just have to ask the proper questions, right? So like, for example, you know, I'm assuming when you were looking into this, John, you just wanted to make sure that, God forbid, anything were to ever happen to you, you had something so your daughter wouldn't have to come out of pocket for anything or anything terrible like that. Is that right? Yeah, man, you know, I just didn't want to leave a burden on nobody. I just blah, blah, blah. Okay, man, and who exactly were you looking to leave this behind for? Man, I was looking to leave this behind for, you know, my daughters, blah, 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 this and that. Okay, I got you. And so I'm just assuming that, you know, you wanted to make sure that they're all right because, man, like you said, you don't want to leave a burden, man. So I completely understand. Have you been looking into this? Whoopty whoop? Man, I've been looking into it for a while, but now it's really time to pull it, blah, blah, blah. And literally with that particular client, right? They are speaking about how much they need it. They're speaking about why they need it. So naturally, they're going to act on that because they're speaking, right? They're saying that. So for you, if you're trying to run it up, bro, speak on it and then act on it. Speak on it, then act on it. Don't speak on it and not act on it because That's just the game is backwards, and that's contrary to this game. You know what I'm saying? If you speak on something, you got to act on it. And keep in mind, right? Being a successful entrepreneur, making a lot of money, it comes through trials and tribulations. You don't have everything figured out. It's not supposed to be that way. You literally have to fuck up, then you got to fuck up again, then you got to fuck up again, then you got to fuck up. You gotta fuck up again. You gotta fuck up again. You gotta fuck up again. You literally have to fuck up so many times, but every single time you're gonna take some information from that. Okay, cool. Now I know what not to do. Okay, cool. I messed up. I didn't get the results I wanted. Now I know what not to do. Now I know what not to do. Now I've learned what I'm not supposed to do, so I build a foundation on what to do properly, right? And then from there, you just build up and you just add sauce to where you're making your process so seamless, so simple. You got it just memorized. You move in a certain type of way. And that's just what it looks like when you start to, go through those trials and tribulations and continue to be consistent and continue to push through that. And eventually you're going to reach your end goal. But it's not going to be just because you woke up like that one day. It's going to be because you failed and you took a risk and you bet on yourself every single day, right? So stay confident, stay delusional. You should be a fan of nobody but yourself. Like I'm trying to tell you, how you think about yourself is everything. I've seen a lot of people and they see other people who may be doing good in life and they want to act all fanned out about them. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't got no respect for yourself, because to me, I'm the greatest that done ever walked this fucking planet. So me knowing that and me fully 100% believing in that, whenever I see somebody that, might be known for something, might got some clout or whatever the situation is, shit, cool, you doing your thing. But to be honest, I don't really give a fuck because I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. But that mindset is going to allow you to keep on taking risks, to keep on betting on yourself, to keep on pushing, to continue to stay confident that what you're doing and what you're endeavoring to do is going to work. And as long as you move with that type of intention, with that type of mindset, it's literally only a matter of time until that happens. So, Young P, stay motivated, stay optimistic. Anytime something happens to you, understand it's just a test to see how much you care about this game, how much you love and want to pursue whatever that goal is that you done sought out and set for yourself, right? Everything that you endure is a test, because number one, before you get all the money, all the cars, all the clothes, all the respect, all the power, you got to get the skin thick enough to endure what comes with that. Because, of course, there's going to be a whole bunch of good, but it's not going to be some dream fantasy life. It's still life. As humans, we naturally get hit with random obstacles. Like, it's just life. You know what I'm saying? We can't predict shit. And that's something that I had to learn. Like, even with my first 10K, bro. My first 10K month did not look like what I thought it was going to look like. I thought my first 15K month was going to change my life. I thought my first 20K month was going to change my life. And it made things easier for me, right? I had more money to play around with. But in my head, when I thought about that before I had it, it did not compare to the type of dream fantasy land I created, when I thought what I thought I was going to get when I made that amount of money, simply just because that's just not what happened, right? I had to get uncomfortable. I had to turn into somebody that I was not prior in order to achieve something that I never have achieved before. And that's what got me to that point, and it was very uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. Changing your habits is uncomfortable. But understand, if you want to be somewhere you have never been, you have to do something that's never been done before. You have to be willing to bet on yourself. You have to be willing to invest time to get skill, so that way you can generate some money. And then once you have money and skill, then you can go ahead and invest into your systems to start to save some time and just to continue to develop from there, man. But stay optimistic, stay gamed up, you know what I'm saying? Become a master of yourself. That's the biggest thing right there. And just be absolutely delusional confident. It's when you endeavor to do stuff that only the top 1% of people do, 99% of people can't understand that. 99% of people do not have vision to see what you're trying to do. They can't even see themselves doing something great, let alone you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, it's supposed to happen. People thought I was crazy to take the risk that I took. But at the end of the day, they don't got an M3 comp right now. They don't got a fucking multi-million-dollar business in the making. They not up in the sky right now. They not just having what they want to have, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't take the risk. You know what I'm saying? As an entrepreneur, one of my mentors, he told me something great. He said he sold his business, I believe like a year ago. And then he was just talking, and we were chopping it up on the phone. He was like, man, and I didn't know how I was going to feel today because it's the anniversary of me selling my business. But, I woke up and I just felt so lucky. And I'm like, man, I don't know why I felt so lucky, But then I realized, I'm like, man, you deserve to feel lucky with all the bullshit you had to fucking deal with, all the dicks you had to fucking deal with, all the fucking risks that you had to fucking take. I fucking deserve to feel lucky, blah, 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 right? And just chopped it up and was just letting me know how he felt and, you know, what it took to get to that point. But he's exactly fucking right. And one thing that he tells me, mind you, this dude, SF90, Rolls Royce, having his way. He has absolute time freedom. It's actually ridiculous just sitting on bread. And he always tells me no risk, no reward. If you do not take the risk, you do not get the reward, right? Because not a lot of people got the balls to take the risk. Not a lot of people are willing to take the risk. They're not, right? They're not confident. They don't believe in themselves. They don't think that they can make it happen. They don't have vision. A lot of people aren't willing to take the risk. But when you're willing to take the risk, you get a lot more benefit than just choosing the safe road. Because I don't know about y'all, but I would rather spend 20 years adventuring, taking risk, doing high ticket shit, rather than spending 80 years in absolute security. You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'm not trying to make $15, $16, $17 an hour on a secure paycheck. Shit, I'm not even trying to make $120,000 a year salary. Fuck that. I'm trying to make 120 G's a month from one stream of income. You know what I'm saying? And just doing whatever. But you know what I'm saying? That's just all I had on my chest today, man. Take the risk, believe in yourself, and continue to elevate. And just be persistent and consistent. Consistency and repetition is going to get you to where you want to go. It's going to get you good. It's going to get you, shit, just in position to really start going crazy. That's how I got here. That's how every single other person I know got to the point to where they are, you know, if they are extremely successful. And that's pretty much it, man. So make sure to like the video, subscribe, Only DMAC. I got tons of good content coming out for y'all. But then also I just want to keep things very, very authentic and kind of just let y'all know, like, bro, I'm a regular person at the end of the day. I didn't do nothing special. At one point, I was sitting watching TV about the car that I currently have, just imagining, like, damn, I wish I could just be in the cockpit of that. I wonder what it would feel like, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And now it's just my everyday life, and it's just another car, and I'm on to the next goal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm no different. I just put in the work. I advise you to put in the work. I encourage you to put in the work. I hope you put in the work, because one thing that there is not a shortage of is money. Money is everywhere, all around us, 24/7. But the people willing to put in the work to go get it, it's not a lot of us. It's not. So you got to make that decision to be one of them. You got to make the decision to be in the top 1%. You got to make the decision to do what 99% of other people would not do, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you live by that, if you stamp that in your heart, in your head, and just in your motherfucking daily activity around this motherfucker, man, it's only a matter of time before you get in where you fit in and you start doing what you came here to do, man. But again, subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Only DMAC, man. I'll catch y'all later.